Good morning, my name is Keith Reno with the Reno team of Pacific Funding Mortgage Division, direct lender here in the Santa Clarita Valley. And this mortgage update is brought to you by Deanna Rivettti with Keller Williams, certainly one of the area's top agents. I want to touch on a couple of updates and changes to loan programs. We now have the CHF Platinum Grant Program back. That is for VA as well as FHA buyers. It is a 3% grant. There's no repayment to the grant, so it's a true grant that we are giving FHA and VA buyers. It's 3% of the loan amount. So on an FHA loan, this is probably the most popular scenario. FHA loan, the down payment requirement is 3.5%. So we ask the seller to contribute towards the necessary closing costs. It's typically 3 to 5% depending on the overall loan amount and the structure of the financing. That comes from the seller. The 3% grant takes up the majority of that 3.5% down payment. So a FHA buyer is coming up with about 0.5%. It actually ends up being a little bit more than 0.5% because that grant's based upon the loan amount, not necessarily the purchase price. But again, it's really providing an opportunity for folks to get into homes that have been trying to save for the down payment or closing costs, where they can now obtain financing with a very minimal amount out of pocket. The requirements of this program is the income limit here in LA County. You cannot make more than $85,680 annually, and you need to have a credit score above a 620. Rates, the last couple of weeks, just to touch on those, rates have gone up. You know, the 5-year ARM, the 30-year fix, the 15-year fix, rates across the board have gone up over the last couple of weeks. We'll probably continue to see an upward trend here throughout 2012. So if you have the opportunity to refinance, lock in your rate, if you're purchasing a home and you have the opportunity to lock in, doing so sooner than later will help you get that lower rate. If you have questions, make sure you contact Deanna if you haven't yet already been in touch with her. She can be reached at 661-733-6644. Again, that's 661-733-6644. Myself, I can be reached direct at 661-513-3118. And thank you for spending a few minutes with us here today.